Canon EOS R. How to update firmware and enable autofocus.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you're all having amazing creative days. And that little intro there with the strobe lights and stuff, that was kind of fun. If you want to see behind the scenes, check out that video right there. But with that being said, today's video is all about the EOS R and how to update the firmware. Now, this camera is more popular now than I think when it first came out. When it first came out, there was a lot of people talking negative stuff about it. But over the years, it's gotten more popular. And I think even right now, this is probably the most popular the EOS R has ever been. My videos on the EOS R keep getting views and views and views, tons of views for a camera that was released in 2018. So that's pretty awesome. And in my personal opinion, I love this camera. I think it was very capable when it was released, and it's still a very capable photography camera now. Video about it right over there if you want to go check that out. But with that being said, this video is all about updating the firmware. And the thing is, when you buy this camera right out of the box, it's all right. But if you update the firmware to the latest firmware, you're going to get a lot more features. The autofocus is going to be better. So yeah, let's get into that. All right, so if you haven't updated the firmware on a camera before, it's super easy. Don't worry about it. No sweat. I'm going to walk you through all 5 steps, and all 5 steps are linked in the chapters down below. So if you want to go forward or backwards, rewatch a step, feel free to do so. I'm going to make this nice and easy for you guys. So let's go update your EOS R. Okay, so step number 1, open up your camera menu, put it in photo mode, and then put it into P mode. And apparently you can update the firmware without the camera being in P mode, but this is something I was taught how to do in the beginning, so this is something I do. I guess you can do it if you want, but there you go, step number 1. Alright, step 2, let's download the firmware. Go to usa.canon.com, click on Support, Software and Drivers. Scroll down until you find the camera icon, click on that, then click on EOS and Rebel digital cameras, select the EOS R system, and then select your camera, EOS R, and you can see here, firmware update now available. Click on the firmware tab and then select the firmware you want. It comes in both Apple and PC versions. I'm using PC, so I'm going to select Windows, and then click on this little disclaimer and download your file. Alright, step number 3, we're going to format a memory card so we can put the firmware on it. Canon suggests you use a memory card between 32 and 128 gigabytes. So pick up your memory card, pop it into the camera, go to your wrench icon, page 1, scroll down to format card, and go ahead and format that card. Alright, now pop your freshly formatted memory card out of the camera, pop it into your computer. Here we have the memory card on the right, and then we have the downloaded zip file on the left with the firmware. Right click on that, hit extract all, same process on a Mac, just extract it, and what you're looking for is that FIR file. So what you want to do is just take that and drag and drop it onto your memory card in the main folder. Don't put it in any subfolders or anything like that, just pop it on the main folder and you are done. Alright, are you ready for it? Time to update the firmware on the camera. No turning back now. This is it. 5th and final step. Alright, grab your memory card with the firmware on it, pop it into the camera, open up your menu, go to the wrench icon, page 6, scroll down to the bottom where it says firmware, select it and hit the set button. Now the menu is going to ask you if you want to update the camera firmware or lens firmware. Select camera, hit the set button, then it's going to ask you current firmware is, do you want to update it? Hit OK. And now it's going to ask you if you want to update the firmware again, hit OK, and there you go. Now all you have to do is wait 5 minutes and you get a brand new camera. And if you found this tutorial useful, leave a comment down below, would really appreciate it. And one more thing, if you're shooting video, eye detection autofocus is not enabled by default, so stick around for the next step and I will show you how to do that. Alright, so let's set up eye detection AF on the EOS R. Now first thing you have to do is put your camera into video mode, because the menu is different if you're in photo mode and video mode. So switch the camera over to video mode first. Now open up the menu, go into the autofocus tab, page 1, you'll see eye detection AF. Now if it's grayed out, your autofocus method might be set to 1 point instead of tracking, so switch it over to tracking, then go back to eye detection AF, select it and enable eye detection, and you're good to go. You're welcome. Alright, and if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, let me know if you liked it. It really helps the channel grow, so appreciate that. And if you want to talk to me some more, join the Facebook group. I have a Facebook group just for subscribers, so if you want to come join that and chat and talk with other subscribers and stuff like that, feel free to do so. And with that being said, peace out. This video is over. I will see you guys in another video, and yeah, It's EOS R. It's pretty cool, right? I like it. If you want to know something specific about it, leave it in the comments below and maybe I'll make a video about it. All right, see ya.